Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we're welcoming the arrival of Mom, or actually to be more exact, March of the Machine. March of the Machine just released yesterday, and we get our first Midweek Magic, which is Jump In. It's a kind of a good way to get new cards. We're hoping to get packs from March of the Machine here. This is a Phantom one, so we don't actually get to keep it, which is kind of good because the first one we don't get to play with any of the March of the Machine goodness with this one. Not so sure which one I would take. I'd probably just take this one. Let's see if we can get something from Mom, and we do not. What a disappointment! You would think that they would you'd think that they'd feature a way for you to get access to these packs. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can find out. Let's see if we can open up some packs of that. I'm pretty sure you guys want to play the new cards instead. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because you can't reset this jump in, but what you can reset is the regular jump in. So I already claimed the price for. I haven't claimed the price for this one actually. I can claim it. So we're gonna resign this one and see if we can crack another one. Let's see if we can open one that actually has. Well, this one is a good start. We can get Fire Action. There is also Incubation, which is actually kind of good. I think I will actually open this one. I want to see what Incubation strats are. Though Pure Fire Action is probably not bad. This is probably a better pick at straight black. Let's see, maybe. Oh, we do get Fire Action after all. So we do get Incubation Fire Action. We could also go for Onslaught, but we want to play with as much of the new ones as possible. So you won't see me getting rewards for this one. I'll probably just play the real Midweek Magic on my own time. So we're gonna have our own Midweek Magic, air quotes. At least I get to keep the cards for this one. Ooh, I actually forgot to check out what the rares are for this. Anyway, so we'll check them after this one. But otherwise, we will always get the alchemy lands, and which is not too bad. This one is admittedly sketchy. This is normally slower than usual, but I am concerned we could use another land. I'm gonna try keeping this. It's just this even regular jump in, there is no penalty to losing, so I'm all for it. I probably should also. And okay, we have our backup swamp now. So yeah, these land cyclers are going to be a very big deal. Opponent does have something. So we will Vat Keeper into either Derision, Invasion, Derision or Invasion depending on the situation. Opponent. Do they have a follow-up? Probably a burn spell, but I don't think there's a 1-mana that. Oh, we can actually get one of these at ETB tap. No, we're gonna get the regular swamp. So this one, yeah, even if we lose this, we still have a secondary effect. We are 1-mana shy of the Gargantua. Opponents on the Urbrass Forge. This one has always been kind of solid, though not with this opener. Now our opponent could happen to have another red source, and nope, they did not. So since our opponent is going to be taking their time, like I could Informant into Incubator. No, that feels really bad. I'm actually gonna just play this out. We're gonna put these invasions to the test. I suspect our opponent just chump blocks with the Persistent Specimen. But yeah, those Um, fair hits, not too great. Actually, the new Capenna. Oh, opponent actually lets it go. I'll be honest, this is a really bad deadly duration target though. But body dropper. So take 2, that's fine. Into a requisitioner. So our opponent's just gumming up the board here. Sacrifice to get another one. That's probably don't want to just feed that. This also gives us a treasure token, which is nice, so we can pop this. Then we have 2 choices. We can incubate or play Nezumi Informant to take out their last card. I think we play out the Informant. Let's pressure them, because let's pressure their last card. Also, it makes attacking with the Requisitioner a bit of a poor prop. Ooh, that was a good call. So we can actually transform this into a 4/4 now. I'm gonna actually. Okay, if I swing with this, it's changed. Yeah, that's not a good deal. Not if we're leaving ourselves a 1/1 for a 1/1. Opponent's just gonna go for that. We'll take the tree. No real pressure quite yet. It does actually start pressuring us a bit here. Opponent probably gonna just seek. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's very easy to misclick that one. It's actually kind of annoying to So we're gonna transform this into a 4/4. Yeah, opponent's just gonna trade that for a treasure. Might trade both? Yes, just gonna trade both. That's fine. Clear the board state a bit. Probably might have been influenced by whatever the card they drew was. We will also be drawing our cards too. Chimney Rabble. Okay, kind of going for the aggro. So 3, 6. No, 3. This is 8 damage. Well, so we're actually taking a little more. This might actually be not so great for us. Yeah, the Forge has always been the annoying factor. Bladed Battle Fan. Has Flash. Probably not casting. Make our opponent give up the token. They might, yeah, they'll give up the token. Then we can drop the Gargantua, which it does put us nauseatingly close though. Probably not the best matchup for Forge. That said, I am liking this combo. Yeah, so let's see if we still survive. We did take out their murder. They might have another removal. Cool Dota Crackler, not removal. There is no profit to blocking that, so we're gonna block this instead. Opponent can just return this to the battlefield, but it'll be tapped. They might have. Do they have an effect? Yeah, they did have an effect. Well, we could. There was no way around it, no matter which way we blocked. So, actually, yeah, we would have been down to 0 instead. So yeah, that one hurt a bit. The invasion of Eldraine. Yeah, we probably should have just gone all in on that invasion. That the life point hit we did not really matter. We probably would have been able to keep more of our resource. So that is something to keep in mind when playing with battles. For the most part, you have to. The best time is when you can play the battle and they're not holding anything back, which doesn't really happen that much. Okay, so incubate tree. We are kind of missing one more mana, but I think we can make this work. Yeah, just one more mana for these. I forgot we're supposed to check. Well, opponent mulled twice. 3 times. Yep. Sometimes you do get these dumb games. I'm probably still gonna play a regular one of this because I don't think we even got to see our rares. Let's see what are the rares we would have gotten from this one. Conduit of Worlds. That is a rare. So, are they finally giving rares out? That's new. Usually you would get an uncommon like 99. Well, I was gonna say 100% of the time, but that didn't happen. So our rare from the incubation is Glissa, Herald of Predation. Okay. Then our rare from the Phyrexians, I believe it's the Grafted Butcher. Yeah, so it's kind of solid. It's a bit gummed up on the 4-5 slot. Thankful 4-5-6 slot. We do have two. How do you say this? We have two battles. We saw the Eldraine battle a while ago, and there is also Invasion of Lorwyn, which is actually quite solid removal in its own right, as long as your opponent does not have any elves whatsoever. So this one, no. If we had the not really playable, like we could play this turn 1, exile to turn 2 when it does die. We have a one-shot combat trick, but we need running lands. We're gonna mull this one. This is better. Like turn. Now, Grafted Butcher has a way to play out from the graveyard, so that is a thing. But we will play the Grafted Butcher now. Definitely cycle this one to hit a land. Also, try to hold up Mirrodin Avenge. Probably won't hit in this case. Yeah, opponents should be glad to trade this. So we're gonna pass this one since we can cycle this at the end of our opponent's turn. We get to play Tenured Inkcaster afterwards. Yeah, we hit into a 6 afterwards. I think. Yeah, we don't need the tap lands at this point. Opponent does get the free draw. Yes. Yeah, we're getting. So each player mills a card. That includes us. I don't know if we have any good synergies with this. Also, this one activates only as a sorcery, so it's a good out to. It's a good out to aura-based removal, but not enchantment-based removal. One thing to note is that we can always Mirrodin Avenge if it gets to that. This is kind of the deck that we drew in. I think this is the deck that we drew into when we went with the other one. The one that is our actual jump in. Opponent is digging deep here. What are they looking for? Recommission, gets back the farmer. Well, not. Gets a land back. Also, they are kind of loading up their graveyard pretty nicely for us, I might say. We are also kind of loading it up for them nicely, and they can always unearth anytime to ruin it, to start shrinking their graveyard. Opponent might actually start considering flashing back or unearthing some things right now. Like well, they weren't going for this because this is actually quite expensive. Infestation expert. That's not an elf, right? Yeah, that's not an elf. And oh yeah, because oh wow, nice combo. We actually get to hit. We actually get to hit the invasion for free. Nice 6/6. Opponent probably has removal, but that was a neat swing. And now our opponent has to worry about the 5/4 menace. So maybe not sleep on the Oilcaster. Though to be fair, our opponent kind of helped them mill themselves like between eccentric. Oh, they're gonna start trying to empty it out. They could bounce this back after attacking, which is why if they do attack, okay, no, they're just bouncing it back. So they're probably gonna hold all these back. So let's see, incubate 2. Now this is fire actions you control gain menace. This is not fire action, so but we can still swing with this one freely. Actually, let's yeah, I missed the boat on that one. I was thinking, but if we can get them to start chump blocking, I can then activate this on my spare time. Opponent is not gonna need a lot of mana if they're gonna start cycling through all these. They are gonna get down to set. Well, they cast that from hand, so if they're just gonna combo by constantly bounce, they probably won't bounce this. No, they have to bounce this back on their turn if they want to bounce it back. They might opt not to block. Steel Seraph is a problem. Yeah, we don't accept. So they'll probably give this one flying just to hit over us. Yep. Might as well activate this. We got nothing to hide. So sacrifice another creature to or artifact to incubate 3. This is a good trick. Kinda want to play this one out first. Though, okay. It's possible our opponent could just gum up our board, which is kind of annoying. I actually should have checked what exactly our removal options were. Like, we already used Invasion of Lorwyn. That was one piece of removal. I believe we have Mirrodin Avenge, though it's not going to hit the Steel Seraph anytime. They might actually just go... Though we could hit this one just to give ourselves flying. Though, yeah. Okay, not attacking with that one. That's fine. So we need to figure out our sequence here. I could sack this, give these two, but yeah, unless I can answer their Seraph, we're in real trouble. I'm hoping they would just spend the mana to bounce this back. Prison sentence. Well, not the worst. We can grafted butcher this instead. But yeah, we still need an answer to the Seraph. Anchor drinker. Actually, so let's play this first. Make our opponent discard 2 cards. It gives everyone menace. This gives this one menace as well. That gives us our flying blocker. Let's hope they... Not so sure if we... Opponent going for the unearthed plan. Attacks with both. Do they have a pump spell? I'll be annoyed if they do. Oh, it's just ninja. Ah, it's worse. Because this one is a 6/5. When did this deck have ninjutsu? Was this lit? Hold on. No. Hold on. I did not see a single... I need to recheck this deck list, but I guess they would have that one, but I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to have that card there. Like, what kind of ungodly deck? That's way too many. I'm gonna double check the... I'm gonna double check that event, that Green Ninja deck list. First, I need to remember what the name is again. Okay, yeah, keeping this one. Probably Incubate Tree. It's familiar. We played this last. Also note that depending what our opponent's playing, we might... Well, that's a good use of Glistening Deluge. We'll accept that. Stinging Hive Master. Most likely what I'll do is I'll play out the Edge Familiar. I'll try to trade this off with their Stinging Hive Master. They have their own Edge Familiar, so do I trade it off quite yet? I think I do. So I guess free Surveil. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Then let's do a double check. Oh, we couldn't cast it anyway. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. That's... Yeah, let's reset. Let's reset that board now. Yeah, we could. I probably should. You should have been this one. Probably not gonna cast it anyway. Now let's see if our opponent forgets about the incubator. They might have removal for this. Okay, they probably don't. Six mana. Yeah, we kind of need 6 mana eventually. We'll keep that up top. Opponent does have a good Gargantual, so good to. Ooh, the bad news is that this is a tap ability, so I can't just chump block with this. I do need to generate blockers though. I probably should also. Yeah, Invasion of Eldraine is starting to feel like one of the weaker invasions at this point. Sure, sometimes you get to knock off a few good cards, but probably just gonna take 4 from here. Yeah, starting to think that the power level of Mom is not exactly that high. The bombs are bombing, but the commons and uncommons, they lend themselves to really slow games, which makes them horrible when your opponent gets like a Skrelv's Hive. So note that we could double block this. Nope, never mind. Opponent just exiles it. Such a party pooper. But we kind of knew they had this effect. They are kind of softballing it on us. Kind of want to play this, but we're not going to get much out of it. Yeah, this one really should be on the right side. The mana effect ability has always been the left. I believe they can still edit it. So we got ourselves an Invasion of Lorwyn. Could we still conceivably win? We had a better shot in the last game, but this game not so much. Thankfully. Our good news is that they did discard their corrupted payoffs. We'll definitely keep that on top. Will we have time to cast this? Beginning of combat on your turn, incubate twice. It's only combat on our turn, so it doesn't help us against this one. We probably are still in trouble though. Like, I could incubate that. But yeah, now our opponent just has lifelink on all of these. We're gonna probably die to regular damage at the same time. Yeah, we can concede this one. I have to say that whoever designed the Jumpstart pack to include Skrelv's Hive, you are horrible. Not every deck has access to enchantment-based removal, so including a card that just keeps spitting out 1/1s. The only thing that can match up against that is really an aggro deck. So yeah, that actually leads to a lot of unfun play. I'd say that they need to fire the guy who designs the jump in packs. Like there's been a lot of serious imbalance between them. Like the new Capenna ones have been kind of a joke in my opinion. Let's see, Iker. I'm willing to keep this one, but this one's admittedly a risk. Like I could turn 2 Grafted Butcher, just pump this one. So what we kind of need now is, well, we can still punch through that. So we're gonna Swamp Cycle right away because we can, so we don't miss our land drop. And next turn we're hoping to hit another land so we can play Oilcaster or Invasion. Follow the tracks. Ooh. Opponent's just digging for lands. So this is a serious ramp deck, which might pose some problems. Okay, we did not hit our land drop. We just have to keep beating down on our opponent's doorstep. Like the most we can do is return this Mauler, which is it is a way to get back our. It's a way to get back our land drops. Just not under enough pressure yet to do so. So we'll see. Maybe our opponent drops Scanos. So this one gives it +1/+1 indestructible. Not that great. Do I do this just to get this one back? Probably. Nope, we were not going to cast this anyway. This one is a sad one, but we do get this one back. Hey, we hit our land drop and ETB's tapped. So now what we can do is we can actually hold everything back. Double block the Scanos unless our opponent has tricks. We can battle fan if we need to. It does make this slightly awkward, but still better. And I can't get too angry at this situation because opponent passing. Okay, we Doomfang Mauler. Also I suspect that let's see, maybe our opponent has a fight-based removal. So be it. Nope. Okay, we'll Swamp Cycle for the last swamp. I'm actually gonna play this out now. I think our opponent might have a counter spell. This is very good bait for it. Better than this one at least. Opponent goes and interesting. So they were able to counter it this way. Not bad. Oh, it also has Ward 2, so yeah, this was edited, so it had Ward 2. Not looking very great. Our opponent was able to get access to their dragons while we were messing around with our mana. Yeah, this curve was way too flat for my liking. Owlbear Shepherd. Yeah, they start drawing cards. It's fine. It's actually kind of fine. The fact that they're willing to pass means quite a lot. So let's see. Okay, that does set us up for Oilcaster plus something next turn. We don't have any real abilities here. Let's pass. We need to hit 8 mana to be able to hit this one. But the fact that they're going after all their smaller dragons is quite annoying. It does show some of the weaknesses of this deck. We actually could use a Mirrodin Avenge which is really horrible as removal, if I may say so. If they go for Dread Lenorm, no, they went for that one. So also they also missed the. One, two, three, four, five. I definitely have to play this one. I'm gonna see if I can bait out something. Opponent probably just blocks with Scanos. Oh, they actually let it go. I'm fine with that too. Paying this for, nope, it's paying for the Dread Lenorm. Okay, that makes sense. Gain 2. Now the question is, which one do I take out with Invasion of Lorwyn, since I don't have all the removal in the world? Got them with the one shot. Blighted Burgeoning. I say we take out the Dread Lenorm because this is a problem if we can't block it. I'm actually more willing to take the 4 damage. So let's see. It's 1 to equip. I can move this on to this one. Or to this one, say. No, that doesn't matter. If I have to move, it's going to be to this one. But we hit first. And this one can only be activated, the last part can only be activated as a sorcery. I can, however, activate the other part. Give us another incubate too. I suspect that we are not going to be able to get free hits off in the air now. Opponent might still hit us for 4 in the air. But it does mean that we can just use Portent Tracker to just to give us our big dumb guy. Also, opponent, well, their drawings, they actually have 8 turns left, because they're drawing an extra card each turn. Opponent's probably gonna pay this one. Just plus X plus O. The vigilance hurts. Flying and plus X plus O is this. The flying is an issue here, though. So maybe this one would have been the correct. Well, it's hard to say what the correct target would have been. Elvish Vat Keeper. Yeah, I'd say the incubate problem is that it tends to be very slow. Also, let's see. This doesn't have trample, but this doesn't have enough gas. We are gonna hit them for 2 though. So I can. We also should probably offer to swing with this one, even. Yeah, opponent's is going to chump block, which is fine, I guess. Also, thankfully, this one doesn't. Yeah, they already used this one up. Yeah, not looking so great for us. Four, 8. Yeah, that's annoying. They just happen to finally hit their anti-flying removal. Well, that is what happens when you let them draw a lot of cards. I'm actually gonna double check the removal suite. I'm pretty sure we could win with this deck, but why is the curve so flat? That's really bad deck building. Like, I can say that the Invasion of Eldraine is very weak. Gift is fine. Yeah, the problem is our removal is so little. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 pieces of removal, which is way too low. That means that between the 2 packs, each one contributed only 2 pieces of removal. I probably would, and the removal that they gave is let's see. 2 of them are absolute but expensive. Then the other 2 are very soft. Once again, we're keeping another. Keeping another awkward hand, but at least we can. Let's see. Does our opponent have a counter spell on turn 2? Nope. Opponent just concedes instead. Well, we'll take that. But yeah, the deck could have been designed much better. That's true. And you know what? Out of curiosity, let's actually take a look at the deck that we were supposed to that we got. Let's see if this combination was any better or not. I'll probably just do this as a one-off game. But yeah, that's at least the good thing about Jump In is that that you're only priced in for one. You're only priced in for one game. If things are horrible, you can kind of ignore it afterwards. Anyway, let's see. Definitely want to play the Land Druid on turn 2, so I am going to. Does our opponent sack that? Probably not. Anyway, we definitely want Land Druid on 2, and probably Master's Rebuke on as a follow-up. Yeah, we will mill 4 cards. Fire Action Rager, just rages. Now the question, if I were to take out 1 card, opponent sacks that, puts a counter there. I actually, the correct play would actually be to take the hit, then rebuke the Infiltrator. And since we already played it all out, I am now incentivized to block Ashnod. Well, opponent's not incentivized to attack. Okay, so this deck does have a 1-off Springleaf Avenger. I still hate it. So definitely want to lead on that one first. Opponent could start sacking to give this one Menace and Menace and Haste and +1/+0. Not the best payoff. Opponent gonna instead start cashing in for these. Emergency Will. Okay. Got really nice use out of that. Hold on. And this is 6. Okay. Wait, is that 6? That's a 4. Hold on. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, we got hit by this before. I'm gonna hit them back. And let's see, what can I return? Enters battlefield, look at the top X, put 1. That's probably better than the land. Opponent wants to kind of hit us a lot. Though, let's see. Yeah, 4, 8, 10. Well, he's holding a little bit back. So we're taking 11. Based on this situation, yeah, I need to hold these back. I need to be able to block at least 2. Okay, block at least 1. At least when this attacks, it generates another insect. Spell was kick, deal 3 damage. Opponent sacks. Yeah, this would be too. These 2 would be too slow. Yeah, opponent just had a really fast opener. Yep. We would not have done better. I still want to give this one another go. But yeah, I think jump. Yeah, if you can't guarantee the newest set, I'd say jump in for Midweek Magic is too much. Like, if you have a really bad one, you kind of want to be subjected to 1 win. Subjecting to 3 wins is really horrible. I would not wish that with a horrible deck. This format needs to be retaught. That's yeah. Sketchy keep, but yeah, can't afford to kick. We need to start hitting back. Probably turn 3 eccentric farmer. Well, they went after the civil servant instead. No, I could do this one, ensure my mana base, but well, yeah, I'm not really blocking anyway. But I think eccentric farmer is better because we need to start pacing. And let's see what we hit. Death Bonnet. Hydromancer is. We could get either one of the 2 back, to be honest. Voice of the Vermin. Opponent let it go. Yeah, getting this brought back because That's more likely the one we're gonna be able. We want to cast. Yeah, we're gonna have 4 mana available unless something happens. So probably just cast these two. Kinda racing. Kasha's Onulet. Okay. Definitely want to produce multiple blockers here. I also want to drop this. I guess I can do this. Yeah, I need more land. Opponent should know that I'm probably just going to throw the that Bronnet Sprout away. Ooh, now they have a lot of block. Okay, down to 1. Rise of the Ants. Yeah, we're not going to be rising anytime soon. Yeah, the dependence on kicker is going to kill us. We have no ways of gaining life back. This was like I could swing with everything, but the opponent just blocks with everything. Yeah, we kind of goofed up on this one altogether. But again, this looks like another deck combination that has barely any removal as well. Well, green blue is notorious for not having enough removal. Like it has Bite Down, Master's Rebuke, 2 pieces of removal. Witch's Web as removal. Yeah, this is. It doesn't even have a bounce spell. Like you have Vodalian Mindslinger, which is a way to gain control. I guess that is kind of removal. But I'm going to be suffering for this one. But I'll get my 1 win with this one, and I'm just gonna call this episode. Definitely preferred the other deck, despite how hard it is to also play with that. This one feels worse. So at least we can Druid turn 2. Druid into Farmer. That's our plan. Let's see if our opponent trades. Actually, it's to our benefit to trade. So they're not going to trade, which means we get to Eccentric Farmer for 1 of our lands back. Probably want to get one of the lands that ETB untapped because we have a lot of combat tricks we want to use. Opponent's signaling that they have a combat trick, so we're gonna say no to that. Yeah, at least these these two are functionally the same. Yeah, they're just for different sets. As long as they're 4 or more. Okay, skipping the... And yeah, I'm gonna actually continue to offer the trade. Yeah, we need to keep the pressure up, especially while our opponent is missing land drops. Bushwhack. Okay. The fact that they have to search means that, yeah, they were really missing land drops. Unfortunately, we have too many of our land drops. We kind of wish we had some of these cards back. Yeah, self-mill is a problem too. And this is the game state where having lots of mana really helps. Put one into your hand, rest in the bottom. Yeah, definitely the adventure. I'm actually surprised this one made it to the deck. Neither of the pairs felt Kamigawa-esque. This one really came out of nowhere. I suspect that this one is in the deck that does a lot of self-mill, because you do want to get certain cards back. So it was not put there because of the team, but it was put there out of necessity, which is really horrid way to do. Now here's a very mean trick. And yeah, we'll probably just untap and pump this. And yeah, we'll definitely get the Vodalian Mindslinger back. I will note that we're actually missing one blue mana to be able to do the extra kick. But this one's checked. Power less than, so this will become a 4/4. It will not be able to take this. We kind of don't have to. Finally, after some modicum amount of difficulty, I would say that yeah, if you, even with a bad deck, just be patient. Eventually things will line up, and you should be able to get your wins. That's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. Admittedly, not the best episode. I'm already starting to change my mind about Jumpstart. The quality of the decks that they're giving us have kind of fallen off a cliff. They don't feel good anymore. It was really different from when they were offering it as some Jumpstart historic Horizons or the original Jumpstart. Really, I do like that. I do like that they're able to adjust some of the mana bases to because of this being a digital only form version. But I honestly feel like there might be some Jumpstart fatigue if the quality keeps getting this poor. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Do take care.